Hey guys, so in today's Mani Monday episode, I'm going to be showing you 5 different nail designs that are perfect for the back to school season, so let's get right into the video. So first, I'm starting off with my Savina base coat, and I applied a layer of this to all of my nails because this is what I'm going to start all of my designs off with. And as you can see, I do have some dip powder on my nails. This is actually the Azure Beauty dip powder that I recently tested out, and I will link that video in the cards. But basically, I just filed down most of the product and then added a clear fill over top. And I actually have a video on that, so let me know if you would be interested in me posting it. But yeah, so that's why it looked a little bit different than normal. So for my first design, it is the chalkboard. So I'm starting off with a black polish, a white polish, as well as a matte top coat to give that sort of chalky matte effect, and then I'm going to be painting my little details with this small brush. So on my first nail, I applied 1 coat of black polish, and this is going to be the base. You could also use green because I know some chalkboards are green, but I just went for black because I personally prefer it. This black is really opaque and I only needed 1 coat to get full opacity. Then once I let that dry, I'm applying a coat of matte top coat to get a nice matte finish. And then with my small detail brush and the white polish, I'm painting 1 vertical line, 2 smaller vertical and horizontal lines, and then another vertical line, and this is going to be 1 plus 1, and then I just added some smaller little lines to the top and bottom just to make a fancier one. Then once I let my white polish fully dry, I'm going in with another layer of matte top coat to seal in the design. For my next design, I'm doing a ruler nail, so I'm starting off with a light purple, a medium purple, and then my fine detail brush to paint in all of the little lines and numbers. So on my nail, I started off by applying 2 coats of this light purple polish, and you can choose really any color for this nail because it doesn't really matter what color it is. So whatever color you like, you can apply that. And now I'm taking a darker purple and painting 3 horizontal lines pretty evenly spaced apart, and these are going to be the little tick marks for the numbers, and then I'm just adding 2 smaller lines in between those just to add a little bit of detail and design to the nail. And then I'm going in with that same polish and painting a 1, 2, and 3 near the bigger lines. And like I said, you can choose your base color, any color you want, and then I would do the little details with a darker version of that shade. So here obviously I chose a darker purple. For my next nail, I'm doing a line paper, so I'm starting off with white, a light blue shade, as well as a red, and this design is super simple for back to school, and I really like how it looks, so I highly recommend trying this one out. And then I'm going to be painting the lines with this striper brush. So on my nail, I applied 1 coat of white nail polish and let that fully dry before going in with my details. Then once my white is applied and dried, I'm going in with my light blue polish and making horizontal lines across the nail, and these are going to be the lines on the paper. And as you can see, I didn't perfectly paint my lines, and that is totally okay because I'm going to show you a little trick on how to fix that if you are like me and you can't paint perfectly. So once I have all of my blue lines on, I'm actually dipping my striping brush into my white polish and just cleaning up any little mistakes to make my lines nice and crisp. And I find that this is the best way to clean up any mistakes. Then I'm going in with a vertical red line just to tie it all in. For my pinky nail, I'm doing a pencil design, so I'm using a light yellow polish, a medium yellow polish, a silver metallic, and then lastly a peachy pink. So on my nail, I started off by applying 2 coats of the lighter yellow shade, and then I'm going to let that dry completely before going in with my details. And then once it's dry, I'm painting 3 vertical lines on the nail using the medium yellow polish, and this is going to create the texture of a pencil. Then with my silver metallic, I'm drawing a thick strip across the tip of the nail, leaving a little bit of space at the end. And then I'm going in with my peachy pink for the eraser. And then lastly for my thumbnail, I'm going to be doing an apple design. So I'm using a white polish, a red polish, a light green, and a medium taupey brown. So on my nail, I'm starting off by applying 1 coat of white polish, and this is going to be the base, and this nail is going to be an apple, which doesn't really relate to school, but also it kind of does, so I thought that this would be a good design to do on the thumb. So once I have applied and let my white nail polish dry, I'm going to take the brush of the red polish and make 2 large half circles on the nail. So I start by making 1 stroke down and then sort of rounding out the 2 strokes on the sides. And this is going to make the apple shape. And this doesn't have to be perfect because not all apples are perfect, but just try to make it as neat as possible. Then with my brown and a little brush, I'm adding a stem as well as a little green leaf. And then once I have let all of my designs fully dry, I'm going in with a layer of Out the Door Fast Dry Top Coat, and this will seal in our designs and add a nice glossy finish. And you really do want to make sure that all of the design is dry because you don't want to smear all of the hard work you just put into your nails. So here are all of the nails fully dry and complete. So I really like how these nails turned out, and back to school season is coming up very quickly. This summer went very fast, and I am excited to start school, but also I'm kind of sad because summer is super fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Mani Monday episode. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one.